we haven't done a video of this during the Sizzle season, so you guys know the drill on this channel. We're grabbing the sloshing machine. I'm gonna pretend I never read that. And thoroughly paint every single turf war map in the game. Why the sloshing machine? Because it has Fizzy Booyah Bomb. Yeah, Big Swing, Reflex, and Aerospray will not suffice for this video. Remember, no Summer Run, Tricolor, Big Run, nor Rank Mode variants of each map are in consideration for this video. I will be measuring each turf war map size by the amount of points shown on the top right of the screen. So technically a map with less points won't really mean it's smaller than the maps that have more points than it. Speaking of turf points, because I've done this before, I'll detail how many points each turf war map has before the Sizzle season update, and then how many points each map has after the update. Lastly, I am not perfect. The statistics you will see for this video may or may not be 100% accurate. Another side note, some of you probably remember that there are no map changes this update, and are probably wondering, why is Drac making this video when there are no changes to the current maps in the game? With all that said, let's get started. Because there are supposedly no current map changes, I'll start off with all the maps that actually didn't change after the update. They go on to talk about all the stages that slightly changed due to either human error on my part, or a new obscure random turfable surface that I discovered while making this video, which is also my fault. Then lastly, reveal how many points both the new maps have, which in this case Barnacle and Humpback. Alright, here goes a good streak of maps. Hammerhead Bridge stays at 2,501 points before and after the update. Mahi Mahi Resort also stays and remains as the smallest turf war map in Splatoon 3 at 1,693 points. Oh, I'm sorry, I mean bi-color map. I can't believe that's what it's actually called now. Anyways, Inkblot Art Academy also stays the same at 2,591 points. Oh, and here's a good one. Sturgeon Shipyard stays at 2,880 points. Okay, let's speed things up a bit. Mako Mart stays the same at 2,275 points. Brightwater Springs shows no changes at 2,045 points. Umami Ruins remains to be COVID. Okay, yeah, original joke, I get it. Yeah. 20 points. There you go. And Mansa Maria does not change after the update, staying at 2,765 points. With all that out of the way, we can now go over all the maps that did change or never changed at all, because I'm not a very smart person. Starting off with Scourge Gorge, which went from 2,144 points to 2,145 points. Next up is Eeltail Alley, which was from 2,773 points to 2,779 points. The reason for such a sudden point increase is because I discovered a new inkable surface that I had no idea that existed until making this video, which is right here. Yeah, we all love Splatoon, don't we? Alright, Hacklefish Market. Before I got 2,631 points, and now I got 2,626 points. Now for this season's Big Run stage, Undertow Spillway. By the way, that was a horrible Big Run stage. Anyways, Undertow went from 2,440 points to 2,442 points. Mincemeat Metalworks, a stage so bad that it doesn't need a proper introduction, goes from 2,177 points to 2,188 points. I hate this game. You wanna know where I got those 11 extra points? Oh yeah, and to make things worse, when I Booyah Bomb the other side of the stage, it does nothing. Alright, Museum, rest of the stage name that I don't bother to pronounce because it probably doesn't matter anyways, went from 2,332 points before the update to 2,333 points after the update. Next up, the biggest multiplayer stage in the game, Wahoo World, went from 3,044 points to 3,048 points. Lastly, Flounder Heights, going from 2,591 points to 2,587 points. Alright, now that we've got all the current stages out of the way, we can finally get on to the two new stages added. Barnacle and Dime, and Humpback Pump Track. Starting off with Barnacle and Dime, it debuts with 2,274 points, which is literally 1 point less than Mako Mart. And last but not least, Humpback Pump Track, returning from Splatoon 2, has 2,326 points. And those are all the maps currently in the game. For those who are curious, here's the current ranking for all the maps in the game, from the most amount of turf to the least amount of turf points. You're welcome. If you enjoyed the video, like and subscribe. I appreciate all the support you guys have given me for the series so far. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.